Out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. One away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
This team strikes out more than any other team in the league. They need to put the ball in play and have some more productive at-bats.
Ryan Braun will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hot shot to third. Turner's got it. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Jonathan Lucroy will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
On the move is Braun. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
And I think they're going to set the tone early that they want to be aggressive on the base paths, but this stolen base attempt just doesn't pan out.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Chase Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Jock Peterson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucroy has a play and reined in one away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Corey Seager will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Jonathan Lucroy behind the plate, one of the best framers in all of baseball. We'll get an opportunity to watch him work in this one and see how many pitches he gets for his guys when he's behind that dish.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Domingo Santana will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, man, one of the most versatile players in the game is Justin Turner. He can play any of the infield positions, and he's going to play them well. One of those types of guys that you're not going to look at and say, wow, he's real fluid or real smooth, any of those sorts of things. But he gets the job done, and he gets it done well.
Kirk Neuenhuis He's at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Lifted the other way to left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Aaron Hill will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard to short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that right there.
Second baseman.
Just gone outside on the corner for 2 pitches, and you've got him 0-2. I think what they were trying to do is elevate in that situation, go high in the zone, but that pitch was right down the middle of the plate.
Stepping in now, number 7, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, a 2-out single. Now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
Still 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Trace Thompson will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Chase Anderson set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan VR. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Alex Presley stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games.
Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Neuenhuis, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8. Left
A
fielder.
reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Kike Hernandez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and away, not close. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now a line drive caught down there at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Standing in now, Mike Bolsinger. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. swing and a fly ball. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Jonathan Lucroy is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 home. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And that's a sequence that'd make any pitching
Now
coach
batting.
proud. They
Right
kept it
fielder.
low on all three
Domingo
pitches in the at-bat.
Santana.
He just couldn't do anything right there.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed
next for
comparison
Milwaukee.
for the 2 starters.
Center fielder,
And you can see the top 2 speeds there. A 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Kirk Neuenhuis is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. But they're on top 1-0. Jock Peterson is set to lead us off in the home
Leading
half
up
of the
the fourth
4th
for the
inning.
Dodgers.
And in a pretty close
Center
game so far,
fielder,
they'd love to see
number
this guy get
31.
on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is there. 1 out.
Boy,
The batter,
they are
number
just
5,
making life
shortstop,
easy for this guy.
Corey
Swinging on the
Seager.
first pitch of the inning. Pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Neuenhuis going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Aaron Hill heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Third baseman, Aaron Hill.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball.
Now batting,
good drive
number
through the
7.
release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, number 7. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series,
Chase
and he's still
Anderson.
looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
In now, Chase Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
They pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Neuenhuis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number
A little bit
21.
over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Trace Thompson stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's setting down.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Jonathan Villar will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the ball.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Presley is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. It's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ryan Braun stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Yasmani Grandal will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Kike Hernandez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Neuenhuis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Mike Bolsinger comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Neuenhuis is going to get there, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Jonathan Lucroy will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. To his left, Seager. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
This is a big inning. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Domingo Santana stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch.
Center fielder number 10.
That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, we were starting to wonder if anybody was going to reach base on him again. That breaks a string of 12 in a row that he'd retired, and that's a pretty healthy portion of the game to go without having a base runner.
Aaron Hill will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
It's time.
Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Corey Seager will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so
The
far.
shortstop.
Yeah, and between
Corey
the top
Seager.
3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Braun coming on. 1 down.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Justin Turner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Braun, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, he is out of here. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Adrian now. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
1 out, nobody on. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Into the box, Trace Thompson. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even at 1 apiece. Scooter Gennett is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Scooter Gennett.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Right side, hit hard. Kendricks got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Garen Cecchini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Garen Cecchini.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
0-1.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter.
It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Alex Presley ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Casey Fiend will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50, Casey Fiend.
He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Scooter Jeanette will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Scooter Jeanette.
Carlos Torres is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Torres.
Howie Kendrick leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Hit in the air out to center field. Neuenhuis has it in his tracks. 1 away.
The catcher,
yeah, jumping
9.
on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Yasmani Grandal will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Called strike 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Way outside. 1-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Will Venable will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Will Venable.
On the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman. Got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runners off for second. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Line hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about hit speed, fielders, how hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And so take a look at ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tap fouled at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Michael Blazek will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Corey Seager will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Swing and a looper to left. Braun is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Will Venable will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25, Will Venable.
Joe Blanton will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Ryan Braun stands in.
Leading off for the
locked
Brewers,
up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, hopefully he got that out of the system. They really need him to come through right here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here it comes, 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
That is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick has it. On to first, and it's 2 up and 2 down in the inning for Blanton.
The batter, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Justin Turner gets another crack right here.
Leading
He's
up
got a hit in 3
of the
tries
ninth
to
inning
this
for the
point.
Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left
The
off.
first baseman,
This has been a real team effort on the mound.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Swung on and chopped up the middle.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Trace Thompson has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, and then just 1 pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind. Nope.
Up top, it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He's falling behind now. 3-1.
With every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jeremy Jeffress will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings.
number 21, Jeremy Jeffress.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Yasmani Grandal readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run at third.
Yeah, and you know that he wants to drive this one deep if possible and just end it right now. But, hey, a seeing-eye grounder would work, too.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hard liner towards short. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
You know, they came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 2-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2